I think Jacob will see more opportunities of pitching like Friday or Saturday games. Look at Eric working hard out there.
It's looking pretty good, huh? Don't you guys think? That's a record for that boy.
It is.
Yeah, he really did good. I was proud of how he did.
Busy working on a cake today, which is very unusual because I never have cakes due so early in the week. But like I told you guys yesterday, I have a cake due tomorrow and cookies due on Wednesday. And I was about to start the cookies last night, but I never did. I decided to bake the cake and make all the icing and get all that ready so that I could try to complete the cake today, which can't try, I need to. So I've been working on it most of the day today. I just picked up the boys from school. Jacob is busy getting ready because we have to leave for his baseball game. He has to be there at 5, and it is currently 4:30 and traffic is bad. So he has been home for less than 2 minutes and he's already getting dressed. I'm gonna go ahead and show you what the cake looks like real quick before we head out. So I've made a cake very similar to this before. So this will be Hulk's hand's gonna come out of here, and then there's gonna be a Thor hammer on this section. This is going to be like a Spider-Man section and Superman. Just like that, we are on our way to baseball. He got dressed. What?
He had draft.
He got dressed super fast.
With Dad's help. Dad helped him out.
Draft? What?
That's what you just said.
Are you ready for your second game of the season? Yeah. And you get to watch the entire game.
I know, I'm excited about that. He said, I hope I get to pitch today. And I was like, hopefully you do. They have like at least 7 kids that can pitch.
Right.
So it's like he tries to pitch the kids only 1 inning. I haven't, like, from what I heard and what I've seen how he does things in the past, he tries to give kids 1 inning. So
that's your chance.
Yeah.
But I think Jacob will see more opportunities of pitching like Friday or Saturday games. Because a lot of kids on our team play for a select team as well, and they play on Sundays, so they do have to watch their pitch count, whereas of course Jacob does not play for select team, so it doesn't really matter as long as his pitch count is good before the next game. I know.
It's weird, like I was reading up on the rules last night, and I was telling Amy that we have 11s, 12s, and 13s on our team. Well, the 13-year-olds have different pitch rules than the 11 and 12-year-olds. So the coach has to really pay attention. Like I think the 13-year-olds can go up to 95 pitches,
right?
And the 11s and the 12s can go up to 85 pitches.
Which doesn't that tell you right there that they should separate the kids?
Right.
Like that's just another reason right there that maybe 11, 12-year-olds can play together, but separate them from the 13-year-olds.
I agree, but hey, it's whatever. I think it's good for him. It's a good change. It makes him have to work a little harder to try to keep up with the older kids, so I'm fine with it.
Look at Eric working hard out there.
Mine looks like crap over there.
It does. Do you know how to draw a line?
No, that's like kicking it up.
Now it's working. After they sprayed the field to get it wet. We only have like 5 minutes before game time. I'm not gonna hurry. Come on, Jacob. Dang it. Jacob starting the game at second. Way to go. Oh, bathroom. Nice. Good job, boys. Come on, Jacob. Get to that plate, buddy.
Got this level.
Good eye. Good eye, Jacob. ahead, Jacob.
Go, let's go!
Come on, number 11.
Well, you don't know who that kid's name is?
No.
I don't either. I think his name is Jacob.
Drop it, drop it, drop it.
It's looking pretty good, huh? Don't you guys think? So Amy was telling me that she didn't really do much vlogging today. And it just so happens that Jacob really didn't have a lot of action in the game today. So,
Well, that's
it's
why
her fault.
I didn't vlog a lot because I knew we had baseball tonight.
It's her fault that the vlog's short today.
It's all
So I blame Amy. I mean, I hardly ever blame her, so hey, let's just blame her today.
Whatever.
She's been working on the cake. She showed you this already, right? She's still working on some extra stuff, and I think she has some cookies to work on too.
Not tonight.
Not tonight, just okay. So, but then you'll finish out the order tomorrow, right?
Well, the cookies don't go with this order.
Oh,
It's 2 separate orders.
so why'd you have make a tiny 4?
Because it's for a separate order. There's someone else turning 4.
There's 2 what? There's
2
more
people
than one
can turn
person
4.
turning 4 and one what? This makes no sense, guys. Anyways, so Jacob played today. He started out at second base. Nothing came to him, so he really didn't have a play at second. He batted 3 times, so he did okay. Okay, the thing is, he's still hitless, and it's frustrating me. But I know that it's fine. He did okay. I don't even know what his hits were. I can't even remember. I know he hit the ball all the times. He didn't strike out, and he did have a sacrifice fly, so that doesn't really count against him. He got an RBI out of it. He just didn't get any walks today. He wasn't patient in his first at bat. He swung at some bad pitches.
Nervous, like he didn't pitch pretty fast.
He just seems a little nervous right now still. Because I was helping out with the coaching today, as far as helping out in the dugout, and just reading his body language, he seemed a little, I don't know, he seemed a little nervous today. I think he's still trying to get used to the new coach and the new players and everything, and he's been a shy kid all his life. After the game, he came up to me, he's like, I didn't do good. And I was like, well, you did fine. You had a sacrifice fly, you got an RBI, you helped your team. Your team scored 9 runs, and one of those runs was directly because of you. You got the RBI. And he was still like, well, I didn't do good in the field, and I didn't pitch. I was like, well, you never had anything come to you in the field, so there's nothing you could do. And you didn't pitch, that was because you just didn't pitch. It's not that big of a deal. You just got to be prepared. I told him this hundreds of times. You got to be prepared for that one opportunity. When you have your opportunities, you take advantage of them. So if you're in the outfield, you're playing second base, wherever you're playing, when the ball's hit to you, you're ready. You make the correct decision, you make the correct play. Coaches will notice that. If it's not coming to you, there's nothing you can do about it, and coaches aren't going to look bad at you about it. I mean, you just didn't have anything come your way, and I'm trying to get him to understand that, but he just doesn't understand it. He thinks it's like, I didn't get to pitch, so I must not be doing good. And it's not that. He's on a team with a whole bunch of kids that can play good. You just got to wait your turn, you know? And when that time comes, get in there and produce, right?
Right.
So I'm doing my best to try to keep his spirits high, and I'm sure it'll come around. He's going to get his opportunities. It's not like he's going to just have to sit on the bench the whole time. It's a new team, older players. You got to work your way, and we haven't really had too many practices. I mean, since the season started, we haven't had any practices. We're supposed to have at least 1 this week. So coaches really can't get too good of an idea of what you can do until you have those opportunities. You know, you got to take advantage of them. So. This goes for everything in life. I've told him this. It's not just baseball. You're always ready to make the best of every opportunity you get. No matter what you're doing in life, make the best of it. Keep a smile on your face. Work hard. And it's going to pay off in the long run. I mean, you just keep at it. Don't give up on yourself and don't get down, because people feed off that energy. People will get that energy. If you're when I'm in a bad mood, Amy's in a bad mood, the house is in a bad mood. When I'm down, I'm sure over the last these 6+ years that we've been doing vlogs, you guys can tell whenever I'm not having a good time, or when Amy's down, or the kids are in a bad mood. You guys can tell. And if you can't, you're really not paying close attention, because you should be able to tell. So I'm doing my best to try to keep his spirits up, and I did my best today. I was planning to sit there and just relax and enjoy the game. Coach Brent comes up to me, he's like, hey, you want to help out? And I'm like, I'll do whatever you need, Coach. So So I had to go paint the lines. I'm sure Amy had video of me doing that, and I was having trouble because the fields weren't wet. And then we finally went and got a hose, got the field wet, got the lines painted. They weren't the best. I've never really painted the lines ever. I always have other people doing it, and so I helped out, did that, and then one of his assistant coaches didn't show up, so I had to help out in the dugout. And I thought I did a pretty good job. I had them all out there ready to get in their order, and I was just marching them out there, keeping the dugout all straight, and I'd have rather sat outside and watched it. But hey, I'm here to help, and that's what I'm gonna do. Hey, you did really good out there too.
Doing what? Videoing?
With what little footage that we were able to get.
The few plays that he had.
Yeah. So what were your thoughts? I'm not just his mom, I'm also
His
number one fan. Somebody complimented you on that, didn't they, when you were walking in?
He did.
Yeah.
Love the shirt. He did good. He's still intimidated because it's obviously new coach, new team, but also new division, new rules.
Yeah, and the first kid that was pitching was a big kid.
He was better than me.
He was pretty tall. He wasn't very accurate, but he was pretty tall.
But he was fast.
Yeah, and he threw hard.
And so I think he was the fastest pitcher that Jacob has seen.
Yeah.
Thus far. So he was nervous, but he did good. So
yeah, he did fine.
He hit the ball.
He's not striking out, so that's good. And he has good at bats. It's not like it's one pitch is all he's seeing. He's seeing quite a few pitches.
He protected that one at bat. He protected the plate pretty well.
Kept fouling it off.
So
yeah.
Coach Frank kept telling him protect that plate, and he was doing it. And he
didn't strike out. No. What was the final score? Did we tell him that?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
The final score was 9-0.
No.
So we won the first game 14-0, and now 9-0.
Yeah, we have a good pitching staff, so that's the thing. The first game there was only 3 pitchers used, and Jacob was one of them. This game there was only 2 pitchers used.
Yep.
And it was the only other 2 pitchers that pitched in the first game. So.
Yeah. So team is doing good. I'm excited for the season.
Yeah, me too. All right, that's gonna be it for today. We're gonna keep it right here. I'm gonna go edit all this footage, and I'm gonna go to bed while you keep working on stuff.
You're gonna watch Monday Night Football?
I'll probably go watch it while I'm editing. I'll do it while I'm editing, I'm sure. I don't even know what the score is right now. It's 9:30, so it's already pretty much almost like far into the game, you know?
Yeah, Jacob had homework to do whenever he got home.
And I helped him. You know what? I'll say I helped him, but all I did was just check his answers. He got the entire thing right. There was like 26 problems, and there were decimal divisions. And he did good, and that's usually something that would give him trouble. Anything with decimals, he always puts the decimals in the wrong spots, so it messes him up. And this time he did it. I think I only told him he messed up on one, and all it was he put his decimal in the wrong spot. So I was very proud of him, and he was like, "Am I going to be ungrounded this weekend?" I was like, "Let's see how this week goes. You are doing better." He's doing better in school, and he did do well here with the homework. It only took him like 30 minutes to do all of it, which is. That's crazy.
That's a record.
26 problems in 30 minutes. That's a record for that boy.
It is.
Yeah, he really did good. I was proud of how he did. But like I said, we're going to go ahead and end it now. Hopefully you enjoyed this vlog. Make sure you leave a thumbs up, comment down below, and also if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hey, guess what? Did you see the inslate yesterday? There's a little special thank you note in there. It's because Miss Chu, she's been a very avid fan of ours ever since Chris Thompson came and stayed with us, I don't know, maybe 2 years back or so. She came over and she's watched every single video. Well, now we have a Patreon account at patreon.com/ERIKTV365. She decided to become a patron of our family. Well, there's all these different perks that you can get for different amounts of money that you can pledge to our family monthly. And you get perks for it. So it's not like I'm begging you guys to give us money. It's just, if you want these extra perks that we can do, like sending out a letter to you with a photo, or like she did, she got a perk where she gets all the stuff below it, plus I put her name in the inslate for a whole month. So there's that special thank you note there in the inslate, and it's her channel name on YouTube. So you should go check her out because she's awesome. That was so nice of her, and I'm so thankful for her.
What did she do today?
Oh, and today she ordered a shirt from our Spreadshirt channel, from our Spreadshirt merchandise store.
No, I almost forgot that we sold shirts.
I know.
It's been so long.
We haven't had a sale in 9 months. and thank you, Chu.
Yes,
you're awesome. She's amazing. That's right. All right, tell them good night.
Good night, guys.
While you roll that ball. We're going to watch you roll the ball.